here in the West, I'm in Sweden right now. I don't fucking feel like a woman. Like, I don't know how to explain this feeling to you guys, but I literally don't feel like a woman here. What the fuck is wrong with the men here? Why do they have no desire? Why do they not know how to appreciate a good-looking woman? Where did your manhood go?
Even foreign women are feeling the heat. Now hear this dating coach, what she's saying. It is actually ridiculous.
Are you over 40 and want to get married? Are you single, never been married or divorced? Well, I have some news for you. It's not too late. It's not too late to find your perfect partner. It's not too late to fall madly and healthily in love. It's not too late to get married and live your happily ever after. Being older and more mature is actually a gift because you've lived your life, you've had your fun, and you may have even experienced some heartbreak, which has taught you some really powerful lessons. So you're more of an asset than you've ever been. You're way more self-aware than you were in your teens, 20s, or 30s. And you have so much more seasoning to add to a man's life, which positions you to be an amazing wife. So if you're over 40 and you want to fall in love and get married, here's what I want you to start doing right now. I want you to make a list of all the amazing ways you can add to a man's life, of all the things you have to offer and share with your perfect partner, and all the aspects that make you one of a kind. Then I want you to take a look at that list, read it to yourself out loud and take it in, and begin to imagine the exact type of man who would value and appreciate all of the things you have to offer. Feel the feelings and lean into the emotional experience of it, and do this every day as many times as you want until you don't need the paper or the list anymore. Your perfect husband, your perfect partner exists, and it's not too late for you to find him and for him to find you. I help my clients get clear on what they want in love and marriage. I show them how to create their perfect partner avatar to manifest their perfectly aligned partner and to prepare and position for the love of their life. And I just had another client get married last week.
I knew she was going to sell a cause because telling these fantasy dreams to these women that they can enjoy their time, enjoying their youth, smashing around, having high body counts, doing reckless decisions, knowing that when they are ready to settle down at age 40, they can get their perfect husband. They don't talk about how they will become invisible, getting no attention from men because of their age. And every day, women are turning 18, so there is the huge competition out there, and same time, these women, they've been outnumbered men. There are so many women than men on this planet. So, bro, I think they have to come to the realization that their time is limited. If they cannot secure the man of their dreams at their peak, because they'll be attracting more men, and then they'll regret those decisions because those men one day, they'll be nowhere to be seen.
I'll be the first to admit, I got cosmetic surgery to keep a man. So I'm going to do a quick story time of why I got cosmetic surgery in order to keep my husband. So when I first got married, I thought that I was my husband's type. I thought that he was attracted to me because he said he was. But throughout our marriage, he would always tell me how he was attracted to BBW women, more full-figured, voluptuous women. I was pretty young, so I didn't really realize that he was kind of grooming me to get comfortable with the idea of him talking about other women, which later led to him asking if we wanted to be poly. He would send me a lot of different pictures on Instagram of different Instagram models who had BBLs, who had their butts really big, and he would say things like, "You will look so good like this." Something in my spirit didn't feel well when he used to send me these things, but I wanted to just go along with it, be the cool wife. He would give these backhanded compliments like, "You are my dream woman, you look so good, but imagine if you got this surgery done to your butt." He would say it so often that I began to believe that I needed it. And I would also start looking at these other women's like, okay, this is my husband's type. This is who I'm going to be with forever. I might as well give him what he wants. I was programmed to believe that because I was married, I had to give him what he wanted. So I convinced myself that I actually wanted the surgery for myself. I started looking in the mirror like, wow, April, yes, you'll look so good if your stomach was much flatter and your butt was wider and if you finally had some hips. The brainwashing was real. I began to become really consumed by the thoughts of getting this surgery in order to please him. So I went ahead and did it. He was happy with the results, but that didn't stop there. My BBL surgery was the worst pain I've ever endured. It was actually worse than all 3 of my labors with my children. He did not care. Even though he waited on me hand and foot and he saw how much pain I was in every day, he proceeded to ask me the very first week of recovery, will I be willing to go through a round 2? Meaning take more fat out and transfer it again before I'm even done healing. And here I am, 1 week in recovery, wondering about getting a second round BBL just to keep him happy. There is much more to this story that I can add, so let me know if you want a part 2. But I came on here to say that if your goal is to try to satisfy the male ego, please stop. It's literally impossible. I am not saying that I am against plastic surgery. I'm just simply saying never get it to satisfy the male ego because it is impossible. I've been so hesitant about making this video because obviously it's super vulnerable, but someone needed to hear this. I just want to reassure you that your husband, your soulmate, your divine masculine that God has made for you, he would never ask you to change anything about yourself. If you decide to change anything about your physical appearance, he will support you, yes, but he would never make it seem like it's an absolute necessity. Don't let yourself be persuaded like I did, because if this was my decision, my surgery would have probably came out much better. I would have went to the doctor I actually wanted to. I would have spent more time doing more research. I would have healed properly because I would have got all the massages I was supposed to get. My healing process has not been the best. And I know it's because this was totally out of alignment with who I really am. So I'm not against plastic surgery. There's work that I'll still do, but make sure you're doing it for you.
Women, hear me out. Do not ever do this again. Do not even think about that. You have to marry someone who will accept you the way you are. And that is how feminism is about. You know, people, they have to accept you the way you are. So if a man, your husband, trying to pull these strings on you, you have to get out of that marriage, bro. For real. Because first of all, what does he doing online looking on other women? But like, he was cheating at first place. When he trying to bring those stories, and maybe he's doing something behind your back, reaching a stage of telling you that, it means he was doing something behind your back. So you have to wake up. And this is sad because most men, they are marrying women they don't like for fearing of being late. They won't have a family at that time, but they cannot secure the women of their dreams, so they just get what they can get. That is the bad move, bro. I'm telling you right now. You are not in love right there. You are pretending to be in love. Anyways, I'm gonna end up right here. If you are new to the platform, I wanna welcome you again. We are at the end of this video, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We wanna smash 7,000 subscribers at the end of this month, and when you're engaging on the comments, it will help me with the algorithm so YouTube can recommend this video. Thank you again, and see you on the next one. You can watch more videos, links down below in the description, or you can go on this channel and watch more of them. Thank you again, and see you on the next one.